aren't you perpetuating the white-black problem by criticizing whites and glorifying blacks? If blacks and whites are supposed to be one and the same, don't you think Black History Week and similar days, weeks keep us separate? And of all this, do you feel that racism has accurately been cited as a reason for so many of today's problems?
Well, I'll take the middle question first. I was not joking about White History Week. After all, I was told quite some time ago, when I was growing up, that George Washington couldn't tell a lie. And did or did not chop down the cherry tree, I forget. I'm serious about that. White Americans really do not know their history, and that's one of the reasons they're in trouble. And when I suggest White History Week, I'm not really just making a parody of Black History Week, but I'm suggesting that the truth about this country is buried in the myths that white people have about themselves, and these myths have to be excavated. They can only be excavated by white people. Or, in other words, I may know this history, the history of this country, better than whatever teacher is trying to teach my child, because it's in my interest to understand it in order to be liberated from it. Most white Americans cling to the idea of being white, and, because they don't want to find out what else they might be. But if I know that I have black and white ancestors, so do you, and no one in this country can prove they're white. No one would dare to try to prove that. And I'm not trying to glorify black people or denigrate white people. I'm trying to point out that we are, whether we like it or not, connected, and that a connection should be our triumph and our glory instead of our shame.